No siana nya bobe bia wo bia ya mo adwo mo akwa bebrena so so mamuni aba wo do so nsamo ya kekese ne anwumre ye ba na ye de ba besomo wo mse anwumre ye ne ye wa santemantema se de enso ne to a ena eto kumasi abonten so menim ye nuanom mo won kransa se ne enso no ho asem sitie ana tachima ne kentampo ana se bia babuno mantem ne mu a sunyan gosonom ene ya afomantem ne mu nyina se ne enso no ho asem sitie ne so ye de anwumre de twedi amponyankrompo ekira ye pa enso ne to na eto e kumasi abonten so ne nyina mu no ya boansama no ya ba bia wo bia ne ye ba ne ye dia ba betene honum ensam de so na poso ne Ghana mraspeja for binum e de nsusuye e ba se ba bia o my Ghana ye keka konde emre aduru se ye hyase man krankra boaban e ba akwan ho nsensem a
mara se ba fo no agusu ya wo kasa efa abayifo atara ya hodo bia e wo Ghana ha se no
CBP amanyoko no susu na ntete abato Sompa FM nsem chefa prono so chese ejadamu emekuo bia sori a omo susuye ne se be ya party no omo hyase nye bibia foforo ne manko ye omanyoko nim
civil society organizations ahodo so e kasa efa ngumasua ho
by election e baso ase no for bato mpesua so na busia yesi na abato komisan mpanim for akwa ye balloting ame yate se pani ba ko kire se ono aneka se MP no obepe bi edi na nsese de opene ba bi atena
a kire nsua wo Esitifi South mansinem wo ahafomanta no mu aprosifo abo adwuma bi wo ho a yebekom yie pa
na Ghana nyumtuni bia ye frene se enhiraba kwadwa be bosomenie yese okoye niamo ho sembi e wato e mantamu a aposifo che ne de ne kogina court a court jailing no e ma ne koda prison abusia wonya ne tire de mu de ne nso ne wa ye nyame so ade bi wo secondary central prisoner abro amanfo adwene ne omonti ase so ye be ko no ne yakwa kogye mu ntiremu
ene panimpa bi kopie mu e wo manhia fikese ma yewura e de nsem bebre ato nanim
ye de aseda ma universal natural clinic o se men kan cho se yentiri ne dompem yade a enkoba bia se universal natural clinic na wo so ba stroke num honam tutuo dompenu de aye bia wo de beda universal natural clinic ya obaye ho adwuma e de ama and African origin travels and sports tourism say African Cup of Nations under 23 de na eba so Morocco abontizo so peso okobia ne hia ene so babawro matena ya hudo na no ma babedi nkomo no ma yen hihye e de ama wo utua 5000 Ghana cedis over safi ka ho accommodation ka ho adupra wo befro any transportation udru Morocco ono mo a kaya wo befro e de akọ stadium de akọ akọ woni so ade nyina no wo mo afa ho ka eno atwa mo chese June yi e de kosi July wo mo enya connection bia wo mo de amanfo ko UK e de amanfo ko France e de amanfo ko Germany e de amanfo ko Italy e de amanfo ko Spain it is woni je ho a masa tutu America ne ko African origin travels and sports tourism matran hodo ne no mu nkodi nkomo and a 3A Herbal Center for and 3A co capsules abedwa so a koko no se ne yesitie bia e be hyase e de amawo eja osisi yade amo ani sutaye otumpa wisiri so bia o kan kremu a 3A co capsules be yadwuma ne de amawo friend doctor authority mpenfo agiatum enye na e wudwa so abusunya wo mo na ema ye vemu a ba bia wo bia na nwumre yetimi abane ya ba besomo ede ne nsesan na ya obo amali bia boga nwumre mene
ana kwabena kese
ya nye brain na fein samno mobrodo ncho ye ntutu na srani abasan fom ye demo hyase e de from my Ghana mra spege fim na busua se ne ye mo ni musam deda no Ghana mra spege afo no a yakoto santene wan dogodogo la German mpona koso ya Miguel eto oba eyi wonum no se twedi amponyankrompon ya dom na kechama dabodwe moje de mafusane ya ntete nkaboni bia ne se numpe etwetwa numpe so na wedi eteta wedi so a wo mokọ adwuma da bia ekodwendworo my konkron Ghana ho ehemra emo mayi fa ne ya pese ene na degedon papa bi efra ne adwuma no a wonmo ekoye no enkoba mu kokodi ye Ghana yakwan a atete apansam ewie sam akoni yedu a obehia se mampani ene abam mpanimfo betu hu nkomo ebetu wanamo eno ene nam so emamra spegani obo mra spege fiema desia womo apadenkyira east abaton pesua so Dr. Festus Ewua Kofi ede adesre ato Ghana mra spegani abai enyina anim se bebia ye duro de be ya abai no ema ankrankram mrem se mampani na dan kwa kufa do bedi ade wo se papa na abo adwuma pa akwan a wabro egu o mayi mu nya asem ketwa wo se enyo no nko Ghana ye mampani dada efoko dovi togbefuga okum koma ju den do tabum hello kanjaga police papa jeje rolense wono so ebeye bi abrada pa ba asante apagya hene de se konkron se mansa boy John ajekum de wokufo esoso ebeye na fam de papa tamelesia wonya ne ba bi kro ofre ne ikwaja woto de bien wono so ebeye bi pa na go bonja de se konkra wati jatagma so pro soro wedie Yomahani ono so waba beye pie na aso my Ghana de achi ade sei tra na etre ye chichiri kru foforo new site bia na ebie be ebie so anamanfo hwani mu se ebe o makwan de amawu no no ene nam so mo wosre se be bi o man na ba bedro de abane nya nhyehyeye na akwan hudo bi mo no a ye mfa nhye ankrankra no monsa no mo nye sense ye de ani beto aban ko aso
nationwide by 2025. Projected figures were partly achieved as a proportion of road maintenance and rehabilitated improved from 52% in 2015 to 70% in 2020. Yet, no section of this country is without poor road infrastructure. It is also evident that the financial burden on government to fund these roads, the road infrastructure gap from the annual budget allocation has been inadequate and unreliable. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, if we so desire to improve the road network at an accelerated rate, then PPP is the surest way to go. The tax revenue has been woefully inadequate to cover this colossal sum outlay. Historically, 3 items in the budget expenditure lines, being salary and emolument, interest on loans, and statutory payments, have absorbed over 100% of our tax revenue. They constituted 99% in 2012, 120% in 2013, 103% in 2015, and in 2016 was 120%. In 2021 and 2022, these ratios increased to 147 and 125 respectively, and has been projected to decrease to 86% by 2025.
Abusia we amraswe geni o amraswe ge fiema de so mo apade nkyira Easter Baton Persia so Dr. Festus Ewua Ekofin yetene nka nyina eye enkomo a na for my Ghana yakwan ahodo atete apansam na wiewie se amakoni edu a eho behia se aban no ebema ankrankra bamu no ma ababeso na sinemo sense aban ba gini nyina bono bo se obeye ho adwuma wabra yesusu yesika afia bi se wo wanum a enso Ghana kwan nyina no no na no si ye no na ne nua amraswe geni ono so amraswe ge fiem ema de so mu nhye so Baton Persia so Dr. Stephen Amoa dodo na sanbrane se eyestika eso edna no etumu bi se enkebeboa pa se nkankronkro bebemu no masoso aban asinemu no mdo musika erewrem ayi yakwani bi asiesi yakwani bi enka ebeti aban bere so pa
within the space of the discretionary arm of our budget has been a challenge to us as a country. Other alternative policies of funding policies such as PPP is extremely functional in terms of meeting our needs when it comes to infrastructure and other projects. Mr. Speaker, PPP has really helped most of the even developed economies in terms of bridging the gap or managing the infrastructure deficit that years back confronted them. Some of the advantages of PPP in this sense must be actually revisited. In the first place, it helps governments such as we are having today fund projects that are so important to us without even touching our public purse already, which is limited. We all know that we run ration budget as a country. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, these private sector partners, if I should emphasize and be precise, bring on board a lot of innovations when it comes to defining and designing projects.
Abusia ono so so amrasbe gani obo amrasbe ge fiema de hye won hye so Baton Persia so asantema say Dr. Stephen Amoa dodo na sarmrane say stika ene yete ne nka no na busia anso a ne nua amrasbe gani bako a wono so so e wa toye mantemu a ono akro na asaso ye so afo hwe toye mantem ne so ono abo ochire dako mensa wo ye amrasbe gani ma de hye wo secondary takrade Baton Persia so no krade takrade no hwe so empesia no so ono so so editu gase ni nyina ebe ebeboa wa bra eye ankronkre no wo mo etenasie no mo sesu adwene akeka adwene bomu no mo hu ne ankronkre betimi akọ eduomu sika akọ ene ne wosa ban ene kọ ekukusumu ifza amam ya akọ manim nyina se uyi ankronkre su nkyene a oman ne nkyekireye oman ne nkanko oman ne mpuntu no eya na akwakọ ebibie ho no nte wo benya se aban ne ankronkre beto kese no mo di nkomo ehunu ne woso musum ene ne bia wo mo soso ma hoden ebetimi
at this and make sure that we can do more for our own people and for ourselves. Last but not least, the speaker made mention of the issue of public-private partnerships. I think that is very good. But, Mr. Speaker, I believe that the over-centralization of some of these decisions is also becoming a problem. I believe that it is time that some of these roads should be left to the regional administrations to deal with it. In fact, technically, it shouldn't be left with the assemblies to take those decisions and deal with it. We should take a decision as a country. For the year, maybe the cap is 2 billion, and we are sharing a baseline to say 1 million, 100 million in every region. And then you manage those stuff at that level. Just because what is even sometimes so worrying is that when there's a major bad road in the region, nobody knows the Minister for Roads and Transport. They'll keep calling on the regional minister, the DC. No, they don't have any budget to solve the problem. So we just be making announcements and then we are not having the resources to do it. I believe that, like a leader said some time ago, that we need to have a new bill or a new act of parliament which will enable assemblies to construct routes with a certain level of funding. I believe that should be the direction. Because if we are able to maintain what we have done, and one portal we can fix, another portal we can fix. We don't wait for it to drain to become 20 portals that we cannot generate the money to fix. I believe that is the way we should go.
I was the honorable Kobna Otre da Comensa Yamraspe Jenny or Womraspe Fima Desia or more water cradia bontin. So no cronwa and associate Western Regional Minister Tim Koma, a Fagana, Quanya, a Hubehia, Sababe Yama and Cron Cresono, Edu Musica Babi Remu, and Amraspe Jafui, no more Edihum Comabuzia, Yakote Honomukuti Bia, and you marry Yabedia Mamono. Yet I saw a war and Marasebe Jafi Honum. Marasebe Janet demand this year a war K to South, a Jifa, a black Gomasi. One and another can kind some ever Marasebe Jamu. Nina and say, a real signal what Daka Seba, what ye Ediasiwa, war Kai Yapapanum, Yama Menumua, or Modin Chen at a year pa, Nanyankupon, a Sira Womu. Nano and a Yurano, Edia Tujana, or Tressa, Ghana Hasi, Ediana Yahunu. Would we reach them a Tifido Mantamua, a Samna Koya 10. A quest at Rokunkum Samno, Okaya, Umyeda, no, as a brasso says our camps, a who bring in Ano, if you free her.
Mr. Speaker, permit me to acknowledge the good work of my colleagues, the Honourable Member for Parliament for Wa East constituency, Honourable Dr. Godfred Said Jasal, and Honourable Francis Xavier Sosu, Honourable Member of Parliament for Medina, for their bold step towards ensuring the passage of the anti-witchcraft bill to restore sanity and dignity to victims. There is an urgent need to call the bill to be passed by Parliament. The ideology of isolating elderly people considered to be witches and wizards in witch camps, such as the one in Gambaga, Kukro camp, the Nubulu witch camp in the northern region, is inhumane and must be demolished. Mr. Speaker, I humbly make a call for the critical look at the well-being of older members of Parliament, workers in all professions and those in the unemployed bracket. This brings to mind the senior citizens who resorted to picketing at the premises of the Ministry of Finance to protest the government's domestic debt exchange program. It is important that their concerns are taken into consideration and their needs catered to. The optics are not good, and it is not our culture. I wish to appeal to the Gender Committee of this august House to take an interest in the treatment of the vulnerable in our society more seriously and demand the best for them. Finally, as Ghanaians, we all have a role to play in having a change in mindset and attitudes towards the elderly people in our churches, schools, markets, on buses, and society as a whole.
Ene ya etwagu ye Marasebe Joane de ma de se ya wo K2 South Jifa Abla Gomasi ena yete ne nkan na wo wie ye no ano ena North Town Brase betwene yewura Samuel Okujeto Abrakwa ono so de bi soso.
World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. Mr. Speaker, this is a phenomenon which has been going on for years, and as a country it has reached levels that we are all appalled about. We all condemn what particularly female elderly people are put through in our society. Mr. Speaker, I take the view that it is an extreme embarrassment. A national disgrace. In this century and in this era, we still have witches' camps at several places in our country. Mr. Speaker, on this day, I want to join colleagues and the Honorable Ablaji Fagomashi and call that those camps still exist, Mr. Speaker. It's a scar on our collective conscience. And Mr. Speaker, I believe that as lawmakers, nothing should even stop us from pursuing a private member's bill to totally abolish this practice and make it illegal for witches' camps to exist. I think it's long overdue because it's really a disgrace. It is a national embarrassment. It is an anathema, an abomination. It's not something we should entertain. We should tolerate at all, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, what is sad is that you can see that this is clear discrimination against elderly people who are in a vulnerable category. Mr. Speaker, in this country, if you are elderly and you are rich, if she's a rich woman who has some inheritance her children can have, she's never declared a witch. But once you are poor, once you don't have earnings, you don't have property, you are very vulnerable, then you are immediately classified a witch.
North Town Brase betwene yewura Samuel Okujeto Abrakwa ne yete ne nkan na owie ye no ano yewura Eric Opoku ya woyɛ Brase betwene de ma de hye ye wo Asunafo South e wo Hafomantam no mu wono so agye baton no wi asam no.
Of the 1982 Constitution. Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence, I read, is entitled to enjoy, practice, profess, maintain, and promote any culture, language, tradition, or religion, subject to the provisions of this Constitution. Mr. Speaker, Clause 2, all customary practices which dehumanize or are injurious to the physical and mental well-being of a person are prohibited. And so, Mr. Speaker, the law is clear. All cultural practices that dehumanize our people, that physically torture them and destabilize their mental well-being are prohibited. And so, Mr. Speaker, why do we even allow these things to happen in this country? That would create this kind of witches camp and then keep our women there, our grandmothers there for no good reason and will treat them. And we sit aloof as if nothing is happening in this country. And it is only when somebody captures this on video and then it goes viral, then we ask the police to go and arrest them. What they are doing is illegal under the constitution of this country. And we must act now. Those who have the capacity under the law to enforce the law, they must do so immediately.
Asunafo South Brase betwene yewura Eric Opoku.
Abuso ya demo free Ghana mrasfe gefiem na ye demo ko CVP amanjuku na tena ye kakra na Ghana ya mampani a wodi kan wasaje fo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah benim twirebo ye de aheso gine tata the Swagon Papa na amanjuku ene CPP amanjuku na busia entete abato so mpa fm nsem dwefa pono so chese nwumre ejada amanjuku ne mu a enya asem ketwa na ekobia sore ye from concerned members of Convention People's Party omo ade adesere to party ne mpanimfo anim se arempemasi edua e wo CPP amanyuku no mu no e braso se wo mo sore ekeka wo mo ne masi ani e hyehye ne maye na amanyuku no wo mo eyo mo ntotoye na empokra no every polling station e de kwa constituency ahodo num e de kwa mantam ahodo num e de kwa national no sabre ya party ne ye hyehye no makwa akoto ba akwa yi opani a obedi party nanim e de wo mo akọ 2024 elections no wo mo enyo mo hyehye ye na party no ho nya kono party no nya fe party no Ghana fo no nya ho na Ghana mampani odi kan na manyoku eno no Comrade Kojo Yeboah Afari ena ene wodi concern fo ye nimu a omo eye nsɛmtwefo nhye mu nsɛm sei atudwa
yemu bi mu na kakra esa se oka so kuyi frankatunia party fo na beto aba ne bi frankatunia no indi se party fo na kasa untimi nya nhihye ama mu nyina ye ya na den na wudi na so da go to safa kana na bu safa frankatunia ana o sai ni baba ko na yi ku na mo no kasa ko from akwesa ye she ni na ya so se entimi mo e be sa Nemo Sarah Jena Central Committee for Nine Day. I'm over so because a boy she said any emra or more than 200. The grind. Central Committee was a regional chairman, don't do a woman. I'm on a mobile almost 6 years and I'm share part from national region Apple grassroots. Jomo mwana sanjishe na mwanga somo dia betu dano omo niso na mo make sure say ya organize party from the grassroots level police station ya aba national and there say obi yi akofare nomination ye we you know ye betu aba na obi nsi hu kwan and e boa party because here the nim say a party from asha say na mobilization grassroots na ye no I don't know aba national.
I was going to weigh a Comrade Kojo Yeboah Afari and Yetene Kane concerned members of Convention People's Party CPP Amanyukuno wano ene kasa ede ema unum na enwache na openi Isaac Kwaku Anane endobi etwemu wano ene gina ye edema CPP Amanyukuno ewa Hunter West abaton pesia so ewa twemante mu se adise wa Hunter West ne mpota munye ne mugidie na monto abama no nkosi o manambu omrasbege fiem emprimpuntu ni yo emre wunum wano soso de nsem kakra tudwa se party ne mpanimfo nsem ye omo kan so ma mana anyoma sem hia no man 2-1 na mon ne kire ya ene na bi akọtụ no mbekọ ne kwesi brune kan se court injunction wo ma akwagibi e de ababeto party ne so a party ne ntimi nko omanim enkoto ba enkoyi flag bearer e ma party ne 2024 elections no agese omo yes aniema we gina e Kenya party no every polling station constituency manta hudonum e de kosi national sana so mbe pene so mo matu sana mo no a wo ma apene so
near organizing electoral area near be constituency elections. So you follow the side many issue be you be some now even the judge and catch and say yamra if you or catch him some no man casa. Now can you can nest about what next year is over intermediate me chance pen for be friend number caso ni entia or the court ya yatu ya beye and no can and they are to me I'm lawyer check ya some number fee the court send ya beye party na kasa adding the constitution beye juma because over the years you get party constitution out to baby because your party constitution say every 2 years we say your polling station election and the polling station is about 2 years the same time applies to the electoral area executives and say acquire constituency a constituency of term year
I was going to weigh a Comrade Isaac Kwaku Anane se we di kan court wo no mokora de dada wo de injunction akwakoto party ne so into mo de no mo ehwa say party ni hye wo mo hye ye na mo ko polling station ahodo no nyina mu na so mbeto aba mo polling station executives wa na mo ayene sa na mo ato aso de aba constituency ahodo no nyina mu na mo aba betoto aba mo mpanimfo a ebetuatu amanyoku na no na mo afro de aba mantam no mo regions ni nyina na mo aba be yesa de na nsana se ni mu betene amo makwakoyi flag bearer wono ma akwakoye na mo nye sa de ne de ono Comrade Isaac Kwaku Anane de injunction no se biasuani
Yenua ba NS na tete e Star Ghana Foundation wono nene wogina civil society organizations ahodo anamu ekasa ye ebra wa fensem trofo wo enkramantam no mu asam no eyetietia mo kire se oman no tibia ya yewo mu fa ngomasua ho no asam bi dika na aso bi nso editie e kire se ebra aban no eba no wo kansam pi e de fa ngomasua ho enkwada ekɔ school e wɔ nuase adan a aka wura mu de abubuo ni ade